Hey, everybody. Welcome to the podcast, Thought and Perspective. I want to call out Kamala Harris and maybe give her a little bit of an education today. She says, enjoy the long weekend. Well, Kamala Harris, Miss Vice President, 639 acres of Arlington Cemetery is why you and I are still free. So today I'm going to talk about Memorial Day, what that means to me and my family, and it's going to be just a terrific few minutes here.
He has no idea what he's doing, but he's giving it his all. Here he is, Matt Logan.
You can find me on all social media at Matt Logan Speaks. Really what Memorial Day means, it actually, Decoration Day, it started out as Decoration Day by, in fact, my ancestor, General Logan, actually on March 3rd of 1868 gave Order Number 11, which called for the National Day of Remembrance of the Civil War dead. And this order basically served as the basis for what now is your long weekend, Memorial Day. We honor those who gave their life in the line of duty today. The long weekend is not a long weekend. The long weekend is sad, and the long weekend is to remember. In fact, let me show you this here. Check this out. So this is General John Blackjack Logan, as he's known for. He's known for Blackjack because his super black hair, sort of dark complected, history tells us, and stuff as well. But his last name is Logan. Also pictured here with his picture is my father. Now, if you check out the nose and the cheek lines and the hairline and some of those things, how similar they are. Also, look at the mustache. And now, this picture of my dad was taken, like 5 or 6 years ago. And his mustache is much more formidable now. It actually looks a lot like the one pictured. But there's no question. I'm not going to give you a lot of history of my family. But let's actually... I'm going to show you a couple of pictures here. I've been to Arlington Cemetery, and let me show you. So Audie Murphy, that's a famous person, and then this also is a picture that I took when I was at Arlington Cemetery. Went there and remembered those who gave their life for this Memorial Day, for their service to our country, to keep us free, this 639 acres to keep us free today. And that's so terribly important. But one of the things that I talk about every day, or nearly every day on my channel, is something that keeps people, that I want to say, to be shiny, right? To be strong, to be hope, to be influential, to be necessary, and to be you. And today's quote from Memorial Day, of course, I had to take John Logan's that is specifically dedicated for Memorial Day. And here, check this out. Let no vandalism of avarice or neglect, no ravages of time testify to the present or to the coming generations that we have forgotten as a people the cost of a free and undivided republic. General John A. Logan. Well, several towns claim to be the site of the first Memorial Day. Basically the Memorial Day celebration. It was, in fact, that John Logan, General John Logan, that deserves the credit for this national holiday that we call Memorial Day. As I said earlier, it was Decoration Day, a time to remembrance, to decorate the graves of the soldiers who fought and died in the Civil War. And John Logan, he was a unique individual. He was born in February of 1826 in Jackson County, Illinois. He actually served as an officer with the 1st Illinois Volunteer Infantry. He's also known as a powerful orator or speaker, as you would say. And in fact, he staunchly defended the Union, even though he was in an area that wanted to secede and break away from the Union and go with the South. It's said that his orator skills was actually part of the reason that he was able to convince people, was able to talk about his why and convince people of what why he wanted to stand with the Union, why it was important to free the slaves and things along those lines. General Logan also, he was known as a natural military leader. He was he was such a great natural leader, in fact, that they found a lot of distinction in his battles at Fort Donelson and at Corinth and Vicksburg, if memory serves. And he also, through his volunteer in the Civil War, he rose to the ranks of Major General. But then, and commanded the Army of Tennessee, I should say. So General Logan, he had a little bit of mistrust for career military. He thought that a volunteer military was the best, and he had a little bit of mistrust. Jackie and Bella are here, as I mentioned a second ago. They're running around, bouncing around, causing craziness all over behind me. I don't know if the cameras are picking them up, but it's awfully fun. Real life here, people. And so anyway, but the mistrust didn't deter him from doing what he needed to do to serve the Union, to serve freeing slaves, to serve what he knew was the right thing to do. Despite that, he was decorated, in fact, if memory serves, under General Sherman, and just served General Sherman very well and with dignity. It also, something that is important to note, that after the Civil War, after everything had settled down, he returned to politics. You see, before he volunteered in the 1st Infantry of Illinois, he was in the U.S. House of Representatives, and he went back into politics after that. And like I said, I'm not going to get into a lot of the history of him specifically, but I think this is important for Memorial Day and the founding of that and how he pushed this. He served as a politician and a Democrat politician, but then after the Civil War, when he went back into politics, he went in as a Republican, because it didn't, I guess to me, in the things that I've read about him, what mattered was the principles and values, not the party lines. And his principles and values aligned with the Republican Party at that time when he got back into politics. But very unique. So don't forget, 639 acres of why you are free on this Memorial Day. Thank you to those who have given up their life, who were never able to get out of uniform, so that I can sit here and freely share my thought and perspective with you. Hey, why don't you just take a minute today and be shiny, be strong, be hope, be influential, be necessary, and be you. I'm Matt Logan of Matt Logan Speaks. You can find me on all social media platforms like Minds and Parler, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, where I am going to try and be shiny every day so that I can say I am shiny. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.